Mankato Public Safety and city leaders will meet tonight to discuss an update to the ongoing school resource officer situation in Mankato area public schools. As the school year started last week, SROs were available on an on-call basis, a departure from previous years as law enforcement looks for clarity on new legislation passed at the state level this year. The language in question is a small segment that limits district employees, including SROs, from placing students into certain holds, such as prone restraint. Calls for clarification on the law grew in recent days as a fight at Mankato East High School broke out on Friday. That initiated a lockdown procedure and required police intervention. Public Safety Director Amy Vogel and City Manager Susan Arntz will provide City Council with an update in a work session following tonight's regular City Council meeting at 6 p.m. We sat down with Director Vogel and a representative of Mankato Area Public Schools last week for a conversation about school resource officers in the district. You can find that story on our website.